Hello, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Daily Events Worldwide, and we are on August 13th, 2024. Welcome to another surviving day on the planet, and welcome to the Daily Do, giving you your space weather update as well earthquakes and world weather and volcanoes. Checking out here the last 48 hours of imagery. No major solar flares to talk about. A couple small CMEs. And 10 sunspot regions that are Earth-facing right now. 131 angstroms here. Amazing images. Plasma prominence and plasma filaments dancing across the surface. Looking at the last 48 hours incoming, we do have a couple large sunspot regions, which we've been documenting here for the last few days. One is now Earth-facing. Outgoing here, you can see all the prominence there. Plasma filaments on the surface. Did produce a large coronal mass ejection on the backside of the sun, but very active sunspot region there, turning away. Having a look at multi-spectrum, the last 48 hours of events. Big coronal hole in the northern hemisphere of our sun, and as well notable plasma filaments stretching across the northern hemisphere in front of it and behind. We're going to be watching those over the next few days. Another light here showing all of the events the last 2 days. We've had 2 M-class solar flares and the rest have been in the C range. But again, nothing major thwarted our way. But we now have 10 sunspot regions Earth-facing. Having a look at these sunspot regions in motion, there are the beasts. 2 very large sunspot regions. And the one on the left, getting ready to go postal. Heads up for an X flare. Having a look at the current space weather conditions, we are under G4, severe geomagnetic storm impacts. If you were up late last night, you would have seen the northern lights, and that is because of this geomagnetic storm. Also, last night, throughout the night, geomagnetic storm level 3. High-frequency radio blackouts were impacted. Solar winds are coming in at 460 kilometers per second right now after being up over 500 kilometers per second just a few hours ago. Having a look here at the solar X-ray flux, as you can see, 2 M-class solar flares. Solar proton flux is low. Geomagnetic activity hopped up to a KP8. Earlier today, as forecasted here, large geomagnetic event from solar storms. And these are the solar storms. This is the updated Space Weather Prediction Center spiral brought to you by NOAA. No new CMEs coming our way, but a little bit of space weather there for the 14th into the 15th. Having a look at the ISWA Space Prediction Spiral, this is the most recent CME taking off towards Parker Solar Probe and Earth. Expected arrival on the 13th, 14th. So again, tonight and into tomorrow, we will see chances for northern lights. Another CME taking off there towards Mercury. LASCO 2 here showing the SOHO imagery. There's that backside CME I was talking about. Then on the 13th, a couple plasma shots there. Amazing images brought to you by SOHO, Solar Dynamics Observatory, and Daily Events Worldwide. Now let's get to earthquakes here the last 24 hours, as we had a pretty deep earthquake in the Fiji region, 4.5, 569 kilometer depth, deepest the last 24 hours. Also notable here, 5.4 earthquake, South Pacific Ocean. That was reported yesterday. That's the largest last 24 hours. This is the notable one, 4.4 earthquake, Highland Park, California, followed by a couple minor seismic outbursts surrounding the 4.4. It's a little bit concerning with all these earthquakes through California right now. USGS is reporting 242 earthquakes in the map area the last 24 hours. 4.4, Highland Park, Los Angeles, California. That's right, folks. This is where it happened. Highland Park, 11-kilometer depth, and look at all these other minor earthquakes north and west of it. If you felt that earthquake today, which I'm sure many of those people through the area did, please get in the comment section, let me know. Let the family know. Many people in the comment section from all over the world. Having a look here across California, notable activity through the San Francisco Bay Area. No major swarms to talk about, but notable minor seismicity stretching right up the Rocky Pass up into Yellowstone, and as well minor seismic events across Mexico and Texas. Carrying on here around the globe, 5.1 earthquake here reported at Greenland Sea, as well as 5.0 magnitude just recently, Syria. That is a pretty rare place for an earthquake as well. Notable activity up into Romania still. Philippines seeing some activity through the Banda Sea as well. Deep earthquake there. 5.2 Pagan region, Marianas Trench, and as well notable activity here off the coast of Japan, Chikotan and Honsha, 4.4. Notable earthquakes at the Rat Islands towards Alaska as well. Have a quick glance here at the last 7 days for shakers around the world. Largest being the 7.1 in Japan, 6.5 Russia, and interesting and notable activity across the northern hemisphere right now. Heads up, we could see something big here across the Pacific Northeast. Ring of fire, especially with these signs building across California. Much love, stay safe, and be ready, folks. Now let's have a look at world weather, as we've got a situation here developing in Saskatchewan. Dozens of fires breaking out today. That's right, folks. Dozens of fires through central Saskatchewan and as well northern Alberta. Notable fires there. This situation is still very volatile, as we've got heat across the Canadian prairies and as well very dry conditions. So thoughts and prayers going out to everybody that may be affected by these wildfires this season. Not quite the record-breaking season that we've seen from last year, but definitely notable here. Overlooking parts of northern BC, you can see some wildfire smoke pluming out of the northeast region and as well through Northwest Territories and the Yukon. We are completely smoked out across Canada right now, everybody. Please share this video with your friends and family from around the world. The air quality is pretty nasty right now. SO2, CO2. We've got Tropical Storm Ernesto, who is forecast here for Saturday through Bermuda as a Category 2 tropical storm. We've also got a mess of systems here, Invest Area 96, Sun 10 tropical storm, and as well Tropical Storm Maria and Ampil. So 4 storms in a very close vicinity around Japan right now. 1 tropical system is forecast through the Bahamas. Having a look here at the air quality, this is showing the SO2 forecast for the next 3 days. Big plumes coming out of eastern Russia, Kamchatka, multiple volcanoes erupting there, but also across the United States and Canada, wildfire smoke is fueling across. Having a look here in the southern hemisphere, most of this SO2 is from the 46 active and erupting volcanoes from around the world, most recently erupting and awakening White Island volcano just 2 days ago. Notable eruptions at Stromboli and Mount Etna this week. Other than that, no new volcanoes awakening and no major sulfur dioxide emission plumes. Notable there, southern Japan, Sakurajima volcano. Big eruptions this week. Quick glance here at the CO2 levels and forecast, as these fires do produce a lot of carbon dioxide as well. Those are the wildfires burning across Saskatchewan and up into the Northwest Territories and Yukon. Much love, everybody. I hope you enjoy these updates. If you do, please don't forget to smack that like button. Thanks for all your support and love. Stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun, and get your daily due. Bye-bye now. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.